How to build an online business when you've got other irons in the fire. Hey, let me tell you, it's not easy. I drive around a lot doing deliveries of small packages in Tennessee, and I'm lucky in that respect because I get to visit sites and I stop and film them. And doing that is not always the easiest, but when you're motivated to get a business running, this is what you have to do. And that's what I'm bringing to you, how to build a business while you're trying to learn how to build the same like business. Although I have sold online before, the newer types of social platforms require that you have followers. So I'm really working on getting my followers, and the idea is to teach everybody how to get followers and at the same time build the business. So it's an adventure and a challenge. And you're going to see that in this video that I have attached to the end of my little talk here. And it was filmed on a Saturday because there wasn't much traffic, but still the location made it very difficult. And that's just the message I want to convey when you see the video, the things that you may or may not have to do to make the type of videos I make. Not that they're special, it's just that sometimes they're in situations where the city has built up on or around the original site, and that creates challenges for us. So I hope you enjoy what you're going to see and the real way it's done. It's not plastic, it's not fake. I'm not sitting in a studio. Hopefully someday I will be, but right now this is life as it is. I hope you enjoy.
At the intersection of Hillsborough Road and Woodmont Boulevard in modern-day Nashville, there's little to suggest that this land once echoed with the sounds of war. But in December of 1864, this very hill, now part of the Jefferson Square gated community, held a key Confederate redoubt, a silent sentinel on high ground, bracing for a storm. The redoubt was one of several built by Confederate forces as part of a last-ditch defensive line around the city. Constructed with 8-foot walls of compacted dirt, reinforced by felled trees, it was designed to slow an enemy advance, if only for a moment. This position fell under the command of Major General William Loring, a veteran of many campaigns, serving in Lieutenant General Alexander P. Stewart's corps. Inside the redoubt, roughly 200 men stood ready, about half of them artillerymen, manning their guns, scanning the tree lines to the northwest. Then, on the morning of December 15th, the Union Army began to move. Commanded by Major General George H. Thomas, Union forces launched a sweeping attack, swinging wide around the Confederate left flank, crashing down toward these very hills from the northwest. This was no skirmish. Union soldiers, tens of thousands strong, advanced in a great wheel, slamming into the Confederate positions with rifles, bayonets, and overwhelming artillery support. The redoubt was hit hard. Union troops swarmed up the slopes under fire, clambering over the earthworks, forcing the defenders back. Within moments, the redoubt was overrun. Its walls, once so solid, became the stage for brutal hand-to-hand fighting. But they could not hold. The Confederates were driven out. Many were captured. Some never left the hill. This redoubt, one of many, fell as the Union Army continued its advance. By December 16th, the Confederate line collapsed. What followed was a full retreat, shattered units fleeing southward in disarray. The Battle of Nashville was one of the most decisive victories for the Union in the entire war.